Hello commanders and welcome back to our channel. The ship has garnered a popular reputation among players, mostly due to its railguns and its popularity and military significance in reality. Both minor and major internet celebrities often showcase this ship and its capabilities in a match. The ship, with its flexible armament setup, can be armed with various weapons that will furthermore improve the ship's performance. The Zumwalt has a significant advantage over other ships during the beginning of a match due to its stealth. It can attack enemies even without getting spotted under the right conditions and cause confusion to the enemy team. The ship's relatively large gun and average missile armament allows it to deal heavy damage to targets with the right equipment. Additionally, another significant advantage of Zumwalt is it is the only ship in Tier 3 with both of its main guns on the front deck of the ship. This may not seem much, but this gives Zumwalt players the ability to hide their citadel and fire its guns simultaneously beyond cover while having minimal exposure. This can be very useful to chip away healths of battleships and heavy cruisers while staying relatively safe, but the ship itself has its own share of problems too. The ship's lack of proper anti-air defense makes it an object of mockery to aircraft carriers, but this can be solved by following allies who will provide the ship with an umbrella of anti-air defense, although doing so may reduce your evasion potential and overall freedom of movement. If you do plan to go it alone, it is highly recommended to mount the rapid-fire paired to either the Garpin or Type 730C, which will give you much more satisfactory protection against missiles and aircraft. The ship has a relatively high speed and extremely fast acceleration, allowing it to outflank any slower and more dangerous warships whilst allowing it to give chase to weak and vulnerable ones. Its rather satisfactory health pool will also give players some time to survive in battle. The Zumwalt has a distressing lack of anti-air capabilities compared to its tier contemporaries, so it is advisable to escort the ship and stay near it if possible, since the Zumwalt will need every extra bit of anti-air cover it can get. As a cruiser or battleship, you can stick next to the Zumwalt to both act as a source of damage and air cover for the Zumwalt. As a destroyer or submarine, you can harass enemy ships and force their attention away from the Zumwalt. As a carrier, loiter your anti-air fighters over the Zumwalt. Spotting the Zumwalt should be of importance during the start of the match. The ship's stealth can only get the ship thus far, and when it gets detected, it will struggle to escape heavy fire. Sending several missiles towards the ship and attacking it with waves of aircraft can effectively overwhelm its poor anti-air defense and make it utterly vulnerable to other ships. Submarines are at a disproportionate disadvantage due to the Zumwalt lacking any effective ASW options other than swarmer missiles and the helicopter they carry on board. The USS Zumwalt, the lead ship of Zumwalt-class destroyer named after Admiral Elmo Zumwalt, was an American destroyer built as a special, stealth destroyer, as part of a plan to build superior stealth ships for the U.S. Navy. The project was scrapped, however, due to increasing budget, which only 3 ships were completed out of 32 and only 2 are on active duty. Laid down in November 2011, the Zumwalt took her trial in December 2015. The Zumwalt was commissioned but only served for such a short time. The armament of the Zumwalt, The 15.5 centimeters advanced gun system is still being developed for the class. There are many rumors about the U.S. Navy's plan to arm the Zumwalt class with a laser gun system. The system was tested on a UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle, which exploded. A video was taken of the Zumwalt doing so.